Talanoa Hufanga. What a great start to the season he's been having, and that was one of the areas that Justin Fields thought he might be able to exploit.
On third down, he's in trouble, and there's Nick Bosa on this loaded front seven. There's the headliner.
Well, that's the problem, right? At some point, you've got to go one-on-one. It's going to be Braxton Jones versus Nick Bosa. And it's right there, just that transition. You're worried about his speed, and then he turns and uses the power. You can see right there as he moves Braxton Jones backwards. Feels like it's a little busy.
Back to the ground here, Montgomery. Ooh, got gobbled up by Nick Bosa. So it'll be third down. Luke Getsy said the number one quality guys have to have to eventually develop that feel is courage, and Justin Fields has boatloads of it.
Yeah, we've talked about Nick Bosa and his ability to rush the passer, but let's not forget he's a pretty good run defender as well, working against Cole Kmet right there, sheds the block to make the tackle. I agree, Joe. You made the point earlier, about the best offense so far for the Bears here has been the run.
Get yourself right back in it.
Smith with Bosa charging in. It's Nick Bosa with a sack. Second of the season for Nick Bosa, the two-time Pro Bowler.
Well, this is off of play-action stuff, and Nick Bosa right up here on the top of your screen. The back comes in there to take him, and that's just not, he just doesn't even touch him. That's Penny. Doesn't touch him, and Nick Bosa knows how to finish.
Four-man twist up front. Smith unable to get away. And guess who? Just as he did in Chicago last week, a key third down sack for Nick Bosa and company to kill the drive.
That's the combination of rush. He's going to come back in here as they run this game. See him inside there, but that is coverage right there. When you have that kind of coverage on the back end of that defense playing change, they're getting all kinds of depth. You've got to hold that ball if you're the quarterback, and that unrelenting nature of Nick Bosa.
And you've got arguably the best deep ball thrower in the game.
Wilson got tangled up there, and
that might be a
down.
trip.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's Bosa coming flying in there.
Nick Bosa is going to join the conversation here. Quabinon, the tight end, was coming out. Bosa was streaming towards Wilson, who was trying to get to the outside to throw it. What did you see? What happened? Let's get another peek at it.
Well, it looked like Wilson was going to get outside, and then legs tangled or a trip. You decide. That looks like a trip. Jerry?
There is no foul for tripping. The contact was ruled incidental.
Get it out and be incomplete. Third down and 9. Bosa! The sack. And D'Amico's got his defense buzzing here at the start of 2022. Pretty good game up front. Now they bring Fred Warner once again, but they run a game here, and then Bosa comes all the way around. And so they pick off his guy. Noteboom's not able to slide over. They don't communicate it effectively along that left side of the offensive line. And here comes Bosa. Quick snap. Stafford in trouble, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for Mahomes. Pressure, and he's sacked! First one of the day, and it's Bosa who gets home.
Well, we've been waiting for the stars to make their impact. In this case, Bosa, you can see him here working off the right tackle, Andrew Wiley, and he just keeps rushing. Mahomes tries to look left. Nothing there. He pulls the ball back down. That's the extra beat. That's what brutal ending.
Henderson, stutter step, runs right into Bosa. Maybe a yard if he's lucky. Blitz. Stafford flushed out of the pocket, throws incomplete.
With these twists, you're going to see they're going to bring Bosa, Fred Warner, they're working over here. They're going to work a three-man pick. They got guys picking and stunting and twisting. That is hard for an offensive line to pick up. See, they used two of their best players there, Fred Warner, Bosa. These fresh bodies coming back off injured reserve.
And there comes Bosa, and Stafford is down.
Well, there's another one of the stars. I mean, their roster is just is top to bottom, just really loaded with great players. As they continue to get these guys back, you're going to see. There's Bosa right there. Just makes, I mean, another one of these stunts. He goes inside. We've said it all day. And the Rams have to be in drop-back situations.
Well, you just don't see him miss that one very often. Really had that set up to pick up the first down. Herbert sort of really didn't shift his feet, and that ball was thrown well behind.
Getting goal, Herbert escaping, was going to try to flip it, but Bosa had his right leg. And Nick Bosa gets another sack, 9.5 on the season.
So what do? They're trying to get Austin Eckler out in the route, but it means they're going to have Sorrell one-on-one against Bosa. Not bad initially, but not good enough.
Your players on the field right now, and they're hanging here with a good San Francisco team. Isaiah Spiller's one of those rookies. He will not go anywhere. Nick Bosa over there, so set up second down.
Take a look at Foster Sorrell on the outside. He has the unenviable task of Nick Bosa, but he has been battling over there. Bosa wins that one.
Ball boy with the 49ers.
And the relationship continues. There's Bosa behind the backfield. Gets DeAndre Carter. Loss of 5. In this night of family stories, no Joey for the Chargers. Nick making his impact felt for the Niners.
Remember when Bill Parcells used to scream on the sideline, that's why you lift all them weights. Right there, so you could grab a guy by his t-shirt. It's a strong dude, man. You can never have too many Bosas on your team.
Last year in this. Pulls it down, and down he goes, Bosa. the one time we've been talking about Colt McCoy getting the ball out of his hands. Instead, he tries the Kyler Murray impersonation and tries to come out the back door, and Bosa is right there waiting on him. That's the first sack of the game for either side, and for Nick, he's got 10.5 sacks now in 9 games.
The clock at 2. Dalton gets the shotgun snap. Dalton backside pressure. Bosa got him.
I thought Bosa left a little early.
No flags on the field. No points on the board. 49ers defense shuts them down.
Tagovailoa looks to throw. He'll have no chance. He's sacked by Bosa. 6th consecutive game with a sack for one of the NFL's best.
I tell you what, watch. First he's going to get a little bit of a chip by Alec Ingold right there. Now the second back comes in for the cut. Jeff Wilson should know better than that. You got to get through his thigh. On the previous play, Nick Bosa beat the block of Alec Ingold the same way on a cut block.
49ers twist up front and get to Tagovailoa. Bosa again.
The great thing is this is 2 parts, right? Because you usually hear us talk about the 4-man rush, but you're going to add Fred Warner to it. And then you're going to loop Bosa back inside. Here comes Nick Bosa back in that clear lane right to the quarterback. There comes Fred Warner. He's got the right guard occupied. You look at that big gap for Nick Bosa to come around.
Second of the game for Bosa. Down 9 with 2 to go. Tagovailoa hit as he throws. Ball is out. Ball is live. And it is a touchdown for Dre Greenlaw.
Your great players make great plays at the critical times of a game. And that's what Nick Bosa is for the Niners. You get your initial push inside, force him to climb, but he is so relentless. You can see him get that ball punched out before the hand comes forward.
Usually it's take everybody to number 97, Nick Bosa. He's where all the attention is. But now with Eric Armstead on the field, see they have them lined up right here next to each other. Typically going to be some sort of stunt twist.
Blitz coming. Picked up. Brady, though, is in trouble and throws incomplete, I think. Or is that...
Those are the down and distances that this San Francisco front is made for. See if that knee was down before it came. You're going to see they bring twists, rush, and it's just so many bodies relentlessly coming after Brady. You find yourself in these third and must-pass scenarios. And
again, four-man rush. Brady steps away, looking to run, and has a short gain, not going to get to the sticks. There is Bosa. To him. 2nd and 21, and down he goes. Speaking of 97, Bosa, 15 and a half now on the year.
It's the combination of speed and power from Nick Bosa. And we just talked about how he's doing a pretty good job with cross, but it's never ending. See how low he is to the ground? He is so, look how low he is. Maintains his balance and then finishes.
Lockett is in motion. Smith under pressure again, and that is tipped and incomplete. It's Bosa putting the heat on. 2nd and 10.
I think Bosa's starting to figure out the rookie here in this second half. Gave him a combination of moves, started to kind of see how he would react, and now it's just the hands.
Points on downs. Commander defense holds 1st and 10 from the 15. Big tackle right there by Bosa. On that handoff, no gain on San Francisco, Washington. And look out from behind. It was Bosa bringing down the quarterback Taylor Heineke at the 27. His first sack today, and number 16, which leads the NFL. There is perhaps your defensive player of the year in the league.
Well, they're going to have to tip. They're not going to be able to go one-on-one.
Nice block by the top. Fumble again. Recovered, it looks like, by San Francisco. It popped right up. Has Heineke fumbled again? There's a fight for it. You can see Willis. You can see the lineman. And you can see Turner grabbing the ball. That's a fumble.
Bosa knocks the ball in the air. It's definitely not a pass, but Willis sees the ball and is able to, how he's able to get that ball in there. There's 3 Commanders right there trying to rip it away from him, but Bosa, as you said, Kevin, he hits that elbow. The ball pops straight up in the air.
Here he's got Williams at his side with the handoff and a Bosa tackle on a 1st down and 10 and a gain of 2.